Hi there, this is Ian from productpicktips.com. I'm going to give you a few tips today on how to promote your product photography for increased business. Now, this is for people who are looking to sell their photos, like with stock photography, as well as people who are looking to offer their services. So, the overarching way of doing this is using the Peso model. This is something used by marketers and public relations people, and it's basically a model that shows you every single channel you can use to get to as many people as possible. So you've got paid media, and that's paying to actually get access to new audiences. Earned, which is actually using examples of your work to create word of mouth, maybe to have influencers speak about it because they like what you've done. And also using search engines. We'll get a bit more into that. There's also shared media, like using social media, getting people to talk about your stuff there as well. And then finally, we have owned media, which is obviously the website, email address, mobile, even getting them on an email list or in person over your own place or your own offices. Now, the idea here is basically to leverage existing audiences from the paid, earned, and shared media and direct them to your own website and direct them to your own email list, because this is where you have control. You don't have to worry about these other platforms' terms and conditions. So once you've got them on your own website and your own list, you then don't have to share your profits with these other people. But I'll go a little bit more into that now. So starting off with paid media, you can obviously use Google adverts, you can use social adverts. The best social adverts to use are actually Instagram and Pinterest. This is because these are the most sort of visually oriented social media channels. So it's all about images on those. So they're the two you want to focus on. Google ads and social ads are all self-explanatory. A lot of it's like automatically set up for you to target the right demographics, people interested in photography or whatever services you offer. So just click in the pre-designated things and then you're done. Print media is another option you can do on Amazon. They could actually create a printed version of some of your work, and they do that for free, but they take 60% of your profits, and you get 40%. But I mean, it's a good way to showcase yourself, and I encourage you to look into that, because 40% of something is better than 100% of nothing. Plus, it's good to get your name out there. You're using Amazon to get access to their audiences. Then we move on to earned media. So you can use SEO. This is just getting yourself to appear high in the rankings when someone searches something relevant to something you photographed. So, if you're into doing product photography in the art sector, for example, like I am, or have been as well, you could use Google search engine to see what people are typing in, and then title your photo with that same search phrase, and obviously take a photo that's relevant to that search phrase. So if you started typing in porcelain and then the autocomplete came up and said porcelain mug, people are actively searching for that. So use that as your idea for photography, label it as that, and then when someone searches that in image search, your photo will come up high, or first preferably, and they'll click on it and go to your website, or then go onto your email list after that. Comment sentiment, that's when you're earning the sentiment of other people who like your work. So they'll share it with their friends on social, and they'll press like and they'll comment. Influencers, news sites and magazines, this is using the audiences of people that are respected in the industry, and if they recommend you, their followers are going to automatically like you too and start following you. So try and get in touch with these people and show them what you can do, and do that as much as possible to as many people as possible, and you're more likely to get good results. Shared media for photographers. This is you can participate in different forums of photography and get involved with people actively, so they start to know that you know your stuff, and you answer their questions, and show them examples of your stuff. They'll come to you first. impress your followers on social media by posting your work constantly. As again, this blends over to what I said before, but it makes sense to do this. And then obviously you can use middlemen such as stock photo sites. They're going to take a large cut of your profits, but as I say, a percentage of something's better than everything when you're not selling anything at all. So give that a go. And then owned media, as I was speaking about before, use all those other channels and tell them about your website, get them on there, sign them up to a email list, and you're there. You can keep emailing them, then keep them in the loop. So yeah, that's basically the overarching structure of how to get it done. All the little bits and pieces you need to figure out as you go. It's all explained when you go to these different platforms, but there's the ideas to keep in mind of all the places you can get yourself promoted. So yeah, I hope this helps you a bit. Cheers.